All right, here we are in a run and driving video of our no reserve 89 Toyota 4x4, 22 RE 5-speed, 178K. So it's just starting to come up. The temperature's about 25 degrees here, so super cold. You can see it's running really nice and smooth. Just has that perfect sewing machine sound that you love out of a 22 RE. I would probably replace the whole exhaust. You know, the muffler's got a little hole in it. And you can see the tailpipe I was talking about in the other one. It doesn't smoke or anything. This is just cold weather condensation. It's getting warming up and it's freezing outside. So so we'll go ahead and hop in here and get ready to go. The hubs turn nice and easy. Hopefully you can see that. It is a shift on the fly 4-wheel drive system. So if you want to go, it's in 2-wheel drive now, or no, that was in 2-wheel drive, now it's into 4 high. And you'll see your light comes on for the 4-wheel drive. If you want to go into 4 low, it's all the way up. So let's see here. See, the e-brake does work good. You know, gives you good resistance. I'm trying to go. Light goes out. So now we're back into 4 high, so the light's off. Original stereo does work. Little crackly, doesn't sound great. Both windows go up and down nice and smooth. Of course, the regulators are really nice and tight. They're not loose and worn out. Of course, your locking doors there. Heater works really nice. You got your cup holders. This comes down. You know, license plate lights work, all over lights. Hopefully you guys saw those. Both of the go over to cold, all that stuff works good. So we're gonna go ahead and get on the road here. Let me get my seatbelt going here. You know, but it is a, you know, how old is this old girl now here? 36 years old. So, you know, so it needs a, you know, it's a little bit worn around here. You know, a little of the interior could need some items replaced or cleaning to make a perfect truck. But like I was mentioning in that other video, this isn't going to hit that $25,000 price point that a lot of these have been chasing down. So it's going to come in at a great price for someone. No reserve too. So not a lot of gauges opt on this one. It's cool. They got the chrome package. They got the stripe, but don't have a lot of the other stuff. So go into reverse, nice and smooth. So hopefully traffic allows, and got about 1/4 tank of fuel. Clutch feels nice. Into second there. I just love the sound of a 22 RE Toyota going down the road. That's 3rd gear. Again, really nice tight sinkers. I mean, this thing's locked in. You're not gonna have a sloppy shifter where you're trying to hunt down the gears. And this truck just gets around. It's got great little pep to it. It just is really well mannered. No rattles, no squeaks, no clinking or clanging. Just goes down the road smooth. Stops nice and smooth. No shaking the steering wheel. You'll see me go down the highway. The steering wheel won't be wobbling or anything like that. So, bit of a gauntlet here. This is like a roundabout. I don't know, man, they're just pumping the roundabouts in here. And I'm sure where all you guys are from that are watching this, but this state has started to really love the roundabouts. All right, so I'm in 2nd gear. Hopefully you can hear her winding up a little bit. I'm going into 3rd. I'm running a little higher RPM than I normally would, just hopefully you can hear me shifting and everything. There's 4th gear. Yeah, this thing's just a beauty. 5th gear. I mean, this is a, while it may not be perfect, it's an extremely honest and clean, all original truck. It hasn't been tampered with. It's been very well taken care of. It just drives really tight. When you get in it and drive it, I know you can't be here with me to join me, but if I've had a ton of older vehicles, and the ones that have had a lot of ownerships and a lot of hands, you'd exchange a lot of hands and a lot of, you know, modifications, they just don't really drive and ride like this one. I mean, it is just tight as can be. Just feels original, feels exactly like it should. And God, they get great fuel economy. So I'm just going here. I'm doing 65, you know, just cruising. I am gonna hop off up here and do some braking. So I'm gonna be on it a little bit and do some back roads with some tight 90s, so you can kind of see how well mannered this thing is. Hopefully you guys can see the 3 gauges we have. It's got 100, oh, I kept saying 178. I'm like, I aged the old girl. It's got 173, so my mistake. Somebody will post a comment probably, hey, you said it's got 178. Sometimes I get the year wrong too, because I do a lot of these, and just a lot of older trucks, and sometimes I'll get some stuff confused. But we have an F-150 with 178, so that's probably where I was coming up with this. But you can see the potholes. I'm at 30, just no rattles at all. Patch there. Cutting the pavement there. It's just soaked up, you don't even know it's there. And I'm in 4th gear right now, so I'm gonna hit the brakes, downshift. And you can see it when I'm hitting the brakes, it's like I'm on them right now. It's nice and straight. The steering wheel's not anything crazy. The truck is just gliding. So I'm gonna go into second, no grinding. Good resistance with the steering wheel. We let go, it wants to center. And the steering wheel obviously isn't over rotated, or I'm not fishing down the corners. In tight little S-curves like this, if the steering box and whole steering components were wore out, or even if the toe and camber is wrong, it doesn't want to return to center, and you're going to see me trying to like get back to going straight. But this truck just is just great. So this is going to make a really happy owner, and it's going to no reserve. So, you know, good luck to any bidders, and look forward to chatting about some Toyotas. All right, everybody.